Hey everyone, this is Blackbinder, and welcome back to the Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. Last time we left off, what did we do? We found the person that Maya wanted us to deliver a message to. Apparently they were like friends with benefits, I think is what she would say, but he obviously likes her a little more than that. Her pet actually gets along with him, which is pretty cool, but now she wants to talk to us, so let's talk to her.
You probably have some questions about what we've been doing.
Maya sighs, nodding.
We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me.
So he's a spy.
Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible.
What does that even mean, Maya?
He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him.
The mob said he had coded missives. Was that true?
Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another.
So Harama is just eyes and ears.
Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts. I certainly don't.
Atsura seems to be like pretty smart, like a guy who's playing chess with everyone around him and they don't even know. What have we been delivering, Maya?
Truthfully, I don't know. They look like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body.
Alright, that's all for now. I don't want to antagonize her. If I want to tell...
You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Alright, let's be off. Let's try talking to her again.
Speak your mind, Captain.
Okay, nope. Alright, she does have a level. I'm not going to bother leveling her up, though. If we have a quest that specifically wants to use her, maybe, but I like my main party where it is, so probably not going to do that. By sea, please. Alright, now we're going to go back to that island we saw up to the northeast. Looked like we had one encounter up there. It might be a bounty, but I don't know. Where was it? Is this it? No. Is this it? I think this is it. Yep, Wapao Jungle. But first, we need to make sure we switch our party members out, because I don't want to use Maya. Takehu, there's Takehu. Let's get them all in order, or try to at least, and hopefully it will stay in order the next time we leave the boat. Look at that. Why does it do that? Come on. Everyone's dismissed. I want Adair, Seraphin, Aloth, and Shoti. Look at that! Ah! It's so annoying. As soon as I put Shoti in it screws everything up. Oh well. Wapao Jungle. Usually these cross sword things are just like one encounter areas. A lot of the time they have bounties in them. The fetid, sweltering jungle looms around and above you, the thick canopy capturing the heat. Sweat clings to your nostrils and drips from your chin. Nothing seems to move in all of the world save you. Your companion's complaints fell silent hours ago. Save for Seraphin, who summons up a new creative objection every 10 minutes or so. You pause beside a broad, stagnant waterway and are refilling your skins when you hear movement in the wilds ahead of you. A trio of kith step out of the trees and into the water, their torn and filthy robes billowing in the water. They pause near the center of the creek. The central figure, a beatific savannah folk, smiles up at you. Trissau, watcher of Cadnua. He raises his palms to you. We mean you no harm. Indeed, we awaited you here because we have a... He glances towards the others traveling with you. He bows his head slightly. We offer a proposal, if you would step aside with us to hear it. Just who are you? How do you know my name? We are friends of a friend, the man says. A potential friend, perhaps. A friend of potential, certainly. As for you being here, says the leftmost kith, a bald elf, that was foreseen. He looks up at you with eyes that have been burned from their sockets. Ugh. Anything you want to say to me, you can say in front of my friends. The bald elf on the left shakes his head. Not this, he rasps. Fine, move closer, I'm listening. The man lowers his voice. There exists a place hidden among these wilds, an old place, watched by the Quiet Slave. Who is the Quiet Slave, Skane? Sounds like... Oh, yeah, it is. It says right at the top. Skane. For one willing to make a sacrifice, a true sacrifice, says the woman at his side as she nods towards your companions. Such devotion shall be rewarded by him in turn. Okay, this happened in the first game. You could sacrifice one of your people for power, but I've never even tried. I didn't even quick save and try it, because it's just, I can't do that. I'd never do that. The woman smirks. So be it, then you will not see us again. Watch as you will. The central man bows his head slightly, and the trio backs away. They fade into the jungle. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have went with them and started a fight once I got there, but knowing Seraphin, he would think I was actually going to sacrifice someone like a dummy, even though he can literally read my mind. After traipsing through a barren desert for several hours, you come upon an Engwithan ruin in the center of a clearing. As you near, you realize the door to the ruin's entrance is emblazoned with the broken crown of Wodaka. The door swings open at your approach, and you immediately feel an oppressive presence butting against your mind. It tests your mental defenses, searching for a gap to exploit. Then, just as quickly as the presence arrived, it's gone. Well, let's find its physical presence then. And then stab it. I wonder if Taos had any, the main bad guy from the beginning, he could resurrect or reincarnate every time you killed him. I wonder if he has a, like, I don't know. If he had a plan B or something in case he actually died for real. Nope. Get back. Queer and a quarter. I guess we better be on our guard then. You mustn't. What did he say? The mace mustn't fall into their hands. Gulfaria, or whatever his name is. Alright, you got the quarterstaff out? You do. Let's go ahead and Phantom Foes them, and Devotions of the Faithful and everyone else. Aloth, go ahead and what? Chillfog. Let's do Chillfog. We haven't been doing that enough lately. Oh, that's right, I don't have it anymore because I switched my grimoires. Fine then, let's do a freezing fireball. Oh, nice, it paralyzes them. I remember it does that. Or I had forgotten it does that. Firewall, please, since it'll hit a bunch of them as they try to come out. Mind Blades as well. You, Pet, I want you to knock down. And Adair, go ahead and knock him down as well. Alright, you go ahead and use your second... No, we already did it. As many times as we could. Use your fireball then. Come on, get him down. Arnfrida. These sound like elven names, but usually I've figured if it's traditionally elven, it's probably Engwithan. The elves here don't exactly follow normal tradition. Like, normal fantasy tradition, that is. There's another guy in there, but he seems to have forgotten about us. Oh, we got an exceptional arquebus. What is this? Gulfarik's Journal. The new year has come, the time for reflection, beginnings, and endings. Here I am, an aged man of 60 years, retired from the services of the Steel Garrote. I have no family of which to speak. No tethers bind me to this life but those that bind me to my brothers in the Order. In the tradition of the new year, I wonder, will I spend my twilight years in swift decline, waiting only to feel the pallid night's touch upon my cheek? No. For decades, veterans of the Garrote have traded tales of a legendary mace said to be blessed by Wodaka herself. What I would give to behold but one thing touched by the hands of the exiled queen. I will embark on my final quest. I will gather my brothers, find the mace, and with it, a pride that will buoy me to the end of my days. So be it. How long was that? Well, it was at least a month, but not a year. Long have we journeyed, my brothers and I. I begin to wonder now if this was a fool's errand. You didn't even You haven't even been looking for it for a year, dude. I begin to wonder now if this was a fool's errand, an old man's last grasp at the glory of boyhood tales. We left Adir in good spirits on a boat bound for the Deadfire. Our good cheer has fled, yet still we are on this cursed boat. Were the legends a lie, cud for old soldiers to chew, fodder for talk of remember when and the good old days? I wake in the night, thinking I have heard the sound of Wemark's familiar drunken stumble into the barracks, but it is only the groan of the ship or a deck door swung open and slamming in the wind. I miss the comforts of the garrote's lair, a roaring fire, strong beer, a tale or two among friends. Will I ever know those comforts again? The tide has turned in our favor. Ulfric muscled a tip from a skittish fisher boy in port. There's an ancient shrine on a nearby island, the boy said, and none from his town will venture within 100 yards of it. Expecting little more than a benighted ruin, we dropped anchor just off its coast and rowed ashore. And what should we find but a shrine dedicated to the queen that was, and her mace of legend? Well, that's very serendipitous. The mace itself is exquisite, a marvel of craftsmanship. It will look magnificent above the mantle in the garrote's hideaway. Ah, how my eyes burn to imagine the tale they will tell of us. We have decided to rest here for the night and feast on our remaining hardtack and jerky. Tomorrow we begin our journey home. Surely Woodica herself guides our path. I cannot remember the last time I have slept so well. Not on the boat, not in the barracks, not even in my own bed as a boy. Perhaps it is the presence of the shrine that soothes me. Indeed, these past few hours I have known only the peace a man might find in communion with his God. My brothers and I have decided to remain here for another night. We are old and we are weary. We are old and we are weary, and we all find comfort in the presence of the exiled queen. This is a safe place. Certain we will find no trouble here. Okay, so he's obviously... There's some kind of cipher-like effect over this area, creating calm. Nope. Let's walk together so we can find the traps. So my guy can find the traps. Alright, what do we have here? Stone joint, it's a poison. A cave-in has rendered this doorway impassable. Thank God none of the important doorways get collapsed without a sufficient way to go around. Alright, here's the mace. We're taking it. We don't even like Woodica, so I don't care about defaning her statue. The statue of Woodica bears an exquisite mace in its hand. A presence in the mace reaches out to touch your mind. The presence you first encountered when you entered the ruins. Examine the mace. The mace's leather-wrapped hilt is curiously untouched by age. Its head is fashioned from a dark metal and radiates a cruel and biting cold. Once again, the presence reaches for you, grasping at your mind with claws sharp and relentless as a bird of prey. Examine the statue. The statue stone is dappled with rot and riven with age. It must have been placed here long ago. Grab the mace. You find the mace painfully cold to the touch. The presence inhabiting it probes at the edges of your mind, searching for cracks in your mental defenses. I want to know who it is. So, we could close off our mind with intellect, or let the mace continue. Let's let the mace continue. You sense that the mace wishes for you to stay and protect it. We'll take it. The mace senses your intent to take it away from the ruins and panics. It floods your mind with the desire to leave it with the statue and flee the ruins. No. Bitch, I said take it. Let's close off our mind. Okay. You attempt to steel yourself against the presence in the mace, but it won't be deterred. It latches onto your mind like a leech. The mace floods you with the desire to remain near the statue and protect it even at the cost of your life. Take the mace. Resolve. We have terrible resolve, though. Damn it. What's our resolve? It's probably like 3. It's 8. Who has the highest resolve? 17. I don't think it'll matter, though. I think it only checks our main guy. Yeah. Alright. What do we got here? Let's look at our resolve. Is there any bonuses to it? We've got self-motivated, Ring of the Solitary Wanderer, and Gentle Breeze. What is Gentle Breeze? Gentle Breeze. Oh, we rested somewhere. Perfect. So, we need some drugs. Where are the drugs? One of them will give us +3 resolve. I know it. I think it's a Ripple Sponge. Yep, 3 resolve. Still not going to be very high, though. I'm only going to be at 11. No, only 10, because we've already got +1 from it won't stack, I don't think. But let's try anyway. Okay, so are we at 10 or 11? We are at 11. Now, what else can we do? Let's see. Is the resolve buff from our ring? It is still. So let's look for... Do we have any items that give us okay, +2 resolve? We'll keep that for now. Maybe there's another one, though, that gives us +3. I doubt it. I would have noticed a +3 resolve, I think. Should we leave that off? I think she looks better with it on. More mysterious. Any more resolve? Probably not. And you can't buff outside of combat, so buffs are no-go. What about potions? Would potions stack, you think? I don't think so, but let's see if they do. If we even have any. We are looking for a resolve that is not a drug. Resolve afflictions, that would be nice. Armor rating, or that was a poison, so it wouldn't have mattered anyway. No, no, no. This is a drug. Antidotes, we don't need antidotes. Alright, looks like 12 resolve is going to be as high as we can go. Hopefully that is enough. We at 12? Why are we at 13? Oh, because it hasn't... What? Why is the item stacking with the item? Well, do we have any other resolve items then? Hold on, let's just see if 13 is enough. Items in the first game didn't stack, so I don't know why it is this time. Do we have any pets that give us resolve? I'm sure we do. Where would the pets be? +2 resolve. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Evie. I'm gonna give you a Firestone. This has got to be enough. Who gets more than 15 damn resolve? Hold on, let go of the mace. We did it wrong. No frickin' way. Okay. Does anything else give us resolve? Since apparently we can stack it to heaven and back. I can't rest unless I've got a +3 resolve food, which I really doubt we do. You know what? Let's see if we can craft a +3 resolve food. Hold on, what's our Hylia's bounty? What does that give us? Nope. It's unfortunate. Alright, positive food. Fried ugly. Might. Immunity to poison. Constitution. Resolve, but it's only +1. Food special. Corpse loaf. No. No. Very positive. Candied nuts. No. 3 might. Here's the +3s at least. +4 might. Holy cow. Smoked rib rack. And that's not even that hard to make, is it? Is that really it? There's no freaking food that gives us +3 resolve. I do not believe that. We need to remember these two, though. Crusted swordfish and hot razor skewers both give us Penetration. Weapon penetration. Do any of these drugs give us more than +3? No, they don't. Okay, so... No. Food special, food very positive, poisons and antidotes. Oh, come on. We've got to have... And we can't use our potions outside of battle, can we? No, we can't. Can only use the drugs. What about this? What does this do? Perception inspiration? Let's try it. Nope. Give it to yourself. Okay, so we can't do that. Shodi, can you cast any of your spells? Only the damage ones, it looks like. Alright, we need to go through our items one by one and see if any of them give us resolve. Puke Stabber. Nope. Chain Breaker. Nope. Come on. It's gotta be something, man. I don't remember any of these giving us resolve, so I'm sure they don't. Just checking our actual inventories. Light of the Dawn Star, what is that? Oh yeah, resistance to spells, which we don't need. We need to put this back on eventually. You know what? No, let's just put it back on now. Because I want to level it up to see what it gives us. See, can we enchant? You used to be able to enchant these items with stats, but I guess you can't anymore. That's okay. It's kind of broken crafting in the first game. Well, we're running out of things to check. History and insight, perception, intellect. Come on, give us. You know what we want. What is cruelty and curios? Plus 3% damage. No, thank you. +1 resolve. And it's feet too, so we don't have that. Haha, 16! Oh my god. I think that's it, guys. I don't think we have anything else. I will definitely go through here and check, though. I've already been through there. Did we check all the food? No, we didn't. But, I mean, obviously it's not going to give us more than what we have. Let's, I will check. This gives us +1 resolve. I will check that. I'll rest and see if we still have it. Both bonuses, I mean. But you probably lose the in bonus. There's rice wine, that's even better. The in bonus when you sleep. Can only imagine you would anyway. All right, let's give it a rest and see. Cannot believe that is so hard to actually get into. We are going to rest. Give him the, which one was it? The Kappa tea, Kappa leaf, hardtack, hagfish. No, the rice wine, that's what it was. Do we have both buffs? Come on. No, we don't. Damn it. Screw it. Fine. I will reload back to when we did not have everything equipped, and we will leave and go onward. Poop. So we need at least 17 or 18. Probably, I'm going to guess 18. That is one heck of a mace. Island name, we're going to name it the Mace of Resolve. Because look, the island looked like a mace. Where do we want to go? Motari Okozi, Bakarna's Observatory, or... Let's just go up. Discover more islands. This is fun. I like this. Except the not being able to pick up the mace part. That kind of sucks. Mortar's Wrath? Well, that's not a good thing to... That's not a good place to be. I want to be in any wrathful areas. Shipwreck. The Principi colors, a golden obol, which I think is just money. Oble. Obol. What do we got here? An orchard with koiki trees. Doubtless a good spot for exchanging food and other goods. Oh, yep. Holy crap. We are at 1 morale. Why? Probably because they mutinied. I'm guessing it resets your morale when they mutiny for whatever reason. Let's give them some food and water. Rice wine will at least keep them not getting angrier at us. Any food? Do we have any food? Koiki fruit? Let's give them that for now. We'll need to buy in bulk somewhere else. The Briny Grotto. That is 3 skulls and it's red. Last time we went to a red 3-skulled area, we fought a Hellfire Colossus, so we're not going to do that. We are at the Hono Lagoon or whatever. The ship crests a highway before plunging into the next trough, shuddering down its length. Clinging to the rail, Oswald shouts orders from the aft castle as water rushes across the deck. Emieni points into the rough sea. Something ahead in the water. What an Andra's... A massive pale gray form appears briefly in the water ahead of you, disappearing with a flash of a flat-finned tail. What in Andra's name was that? Oswald shouts. Identify it. Me. As it crests again, you make out three tusks jutting directly out in front of the beast like a trio of sharpened spears. A Kilutalik, a large carnivorous whale known for punching holes on the sides of ships. We should probably kill it if it's known for... Nah, we'll let it pass in peace. Enemy eyes meet yours. I'm not sure that's an option, Captain. As if on cue, the beast explodes from among the waves, its 3 massive tusks stabbing forward as it slams into the side of the ship. The higher tusk tears into the rigging and mainsail, while the thicker lower tusk rips through the side of the ship and juts from the deck. Adair was happy we let it go, at least. Hull takes 10, or whatever. Hull takes damage. Trissau only barely manages to avoid being impaled by one of the protruding tusks. Throw an explosive at it. Throw a grenade with Adair. The beast's back erupts in a cataclysmic blast of blood and viscera. The whale's tusks remain lodged in the ship, and its blood slickens the deck. but calm again falls over the penetrator. The crew gather, quietly clapping one another on the back before they begin harvesting the beast. Well, we got some meat, a horn, and some experience, and some morale, which is even better. Uamoru the Pretender. No, we can't take him yet. He's 3 skulls. Sentinel Hill, we can do that. As long as it's not a DLC area, 1 skull is okay. Something's not quite right, but you can't place why. You realize then, silence. The wind does not whisper across your skin or stir the tops of trees. Birds do not whistle and shriek. The chirp of insects is gone. Rounding a corner, the sounds of distant chanting find you. You can't make out the words, only the low drone of many voices raised in unison. Search for the source of the voices. You come upon a rocky switchback path leading up the steep side of the mountain. The chanting voices are louder here, but you still can't make sense of the words. Sneak closer to observe. Oh, come on. I guess it goes off of party stealth, but Seraphim has awesome stealth. As you creep up the path, Adair's boots crunch on the stones. A second misplaced step sends a stone bouncing loudly down the hill. The spirits surround a central figure, and they all turn their ghostly eyes upon you. They probably would have fought us anyway. But I wanted to know what they were doing. Oh well, let's pretend they were sacrificing people to evil. Come, sisters, we shall call down the power. That one is wearing a wraith crown. Adair, you get in front. This is a perfect little... oh, damn, what do you call it? Choke point. Come on. I wish I would have changed that. I wanted to do shock damage, but whatever. Let's expose vulnerabilities. These guys probably have decent... no, they don't. I thought they would have decent deflection, or at least damage rating, but they don't. It must be Veil Touched. Yep, Veil Touch. So let's switch to my Arquebus. Nice. We want to make sure we don't overkill, though, so I'm going to switch targets. Seraphim, what do I want you to do? Let's have you steal. No, not going to happen. Because they have very good will defense. So let's go Fortitude. And steal the Ancient Wraith's DR. Make it even lower. That's unfortunate, too. They're all weak to lightning. Damn, I should have switched. Alright, let's mark the Ancient Wraith. And then start working on her. See how much easier the 1 skull encounters are when it's not a DLC? Just insane. The DLCs are usually a lot harder though. Like, I almost shit myself when I did the White March DLC, because the Logafeth encounters there are just freaking insane. There's so many of them, and they're all difficult to kill. And they've got casters and everything. Alright, go ahead and switch sirens. Looks like the Ancient Wraith already went down, or maybe she teleported away. Bonus damage, Confounding Blind. Nice. 71. It was a crit, though. Alright, what did she have for us? Nothing. Let's keep everyone back while we take these essence back. Oh, wait, no. These aren't Sigil Wardstones, so we can just kill them. Look at this thing. It's a shotgun. Look at its barrel. It's actually got 2 barrels. That is an awesome, awesome addition to make. I love it when they change the individual models of the weapons in games like this. The first time I noticed that I really liked that was in Final Fantasy VII. Ever since then, I hate it when the guy uses the same weapon the entire game. I don't care when it's in cinematics like Mass Effect. For battle-wise. Flooded Cave, we will also do this. It's 2 skulls, but I think we got it. We'll just go in the entrance here, see what's up, and then we'll end the episode. As you traverse the island, you arrive at an area that appears to be untouched by Kith hands. Lush plants grow in riotous abundance around the entrances at several caves, and you can hear the sounds of animals and insects over the crash of waves on the beach behind you. When you walk closer, however, you notice that one of the cave entrances is too uniformly structured to have been created by nature alone. Inspecting it reveals a doorway carved into the aperture of the cave, though a door no longer stands there now. Alrighty, what is in here? Let's save it and go run into the first combat, just to see what we're gonna run into. A Darghoul, so undead. Let's have Seraphim go ahead and switch out his Volge. Alright, so we're gonna end it here. Probably just jump right back into it for the next episode, because I'm curious what this place is. But please leave a like or comment below, and feel free to subscribe for more full Let's Plays like this one. And thanks for stopping by.